How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode today. So yes, we've got a couple of things that I'm going to take care of today. You may have noticed by looking at the thumbnail, and yeah, we've got a couple of things that we're going to pick up. So yes, guys, just having a quick look at the little piglets here. They are still doing amazingly well, and yeah, today we are going to be picking up some feed for them as well, because they are starting to run a little bit low. So I figured today we're just going to go ahead and pick up 4 bags of pig feed. And yeah, so let me show you guys also what is happening over at the chicken coop that we had put in. So we've got a couple of chickens here. So we've got 2 roosters, 2 chickens, and then we've got a couple of baby chicks. So yeah, these are going to hopefully grow up and start producing more eggs. And my goodness, you guys are so noisy. But yeah, look at those cute little fluffies. But okay. Alright guys, so what we need to do today is we are going to head over to the sawmill first of all, because we've got a delivery of planks to do. So Nick has already got the Toyota Hilux hooked up to the flatbed trailer, and he also loaded all of the planks and the wood beams that we need to go and drop off. So yeah guys, we actually got a new customer we are going to be delivering the planks to today. So the planks are going to the guy over at the cooperage. His name is Randy, if you guys can recall. So yeah, that's the guy we actually bought our first little trailer off it's been a while ago actually. But yes, so we bought that trailer from him, and now he's going to be buying planks from us. So yeah, he's going to be taking the regular planks and also all of the long planks. So yeah, let's just park our little quad bike under the carport over here. I think that should do perfectly. Alrighty guys, so we are ready to jump into this thing. We're going to get this delivery dropped off. And once we get there, we also have got a couple of beams that we're going to drop off over at the warehouse as well. So that is also going to happen today. And then, yeah, Nick is just carrying on with his sawmill work here. So let's first of all jump in the Hilux and explain to you guys what we're going to have to do today. So the thing is, I found a trailer, which is a grain trailer, and we're also going to be able to use it for our wood chips over here at the sawmill, because we're starting to stockpile the wood chips quite a bit, and I need to figure out a way of getting rid of them. So yeah, that is going to be one of the things that we are going to try and handle as well today, is get the trailer. But in order to do that, we are going to need a semi-truck, which I did find a semi-truck, but it is currently not running. So we're going to have to try and make a plan to get that semi-truck over to the mechanic shop so that we can have it fixed up. But yeah, for the time being, we are going to be renting a truck from the dealership. So that is something we can pick up once we are done with our delivery of planks and wood beams. So yeah guys, let me make my way over there, and I'll bring you guys back up to speed once we get there.
Sun comes up over fields of gold. Tractor hums as the day unfolds. Dust kicks up from the old dirt road. This is how.
Alright guys, so we are coming up to Randy's cooperage. It's just over here on the left, and we're probably gonna have to park here because I think this is his receiving end of his business. So let's just stop right over here, and we're gonna quickly hop out and just go inside the office. I don't think we can enter from this side, so I'm gonna have to walk around. And yeah, let me get this delivery sorted, and then we can be on our way over to the warehouse to go and drop off the wood beams. So yeah, let's quickly sort this out. Okay guys, so there we go. Our trailer is nearly empty. So Randy took all of the planks that we could supply him with. So yeah, looks like we are going to have a very short-term customer actually, because Randy got a little bit of news. So he's getting close to retirement age, guys, and he wants to start having a look at getting this place sold. So I kind of got to thinking, since we are currently producing wood and planks and all of that, this might actually be a very good opportunity for us to yeah, maybe expand our business. If we were to purchase this property, I know it's quite a distance away from our sawmill, but yeah, if we purchase this property and maybe employed somebody who can just run it for us and make sure that the production continues, we might actually end up having a decent business that's going to produce some products out of the planks that we produce at our sawmill, which means more profit and more money in our pocket. So guys, I'm gonna have to have a look at my finances a bit and just see if this is something that's going to be possible for us, or whether we are gonna have to just maybe let this one slip down through our fingers. But yes, also the pickup truck and the trailer is included in the purchase of the building. So yeah, if we do go ahead and buy this business, we are going to have some more vehicles to our fleet. Yeah, I don't really know if we should have another pickup truck, because we've got the Hilux and the flatbed trailer, which is actually working quite well. So if we do decide to go with this, I might actually get rid of this trailer and maybe even the truck at some point. But yeah, that is going to be something we'll have to consider. So yeah guys, across the road we've got the Mack truck ready to rock and roll, which we have rented from the dealership. But first, let's go and drop off these wood beams over at the warehouse, which is luckily not too far from here. So it's not going to be as if we have to drive way out of the way just to get this dropped off. So let's sort this out first and get them, yeah, dropped off, and then we'll come back here for the semi truck, and then we can go and pick up our trailer that I bought very cheaply. So yeah guys, here we go. Alright guys, so here we are. We're just coming up to the warehouse's drop off point, and I think it's just around this corner somewhere here. So they should be able to assist us by getting this stuff offloaded here. So once again, I'm just going to jump into the office and just sort this all out. Alright guys, so there we go. We sold all of the wooden beams and we are ready to head over to the dealership now. So yeah, we're just gonna have to leave the Hilux there somewhere, and hopefully it's not gonna be in their way. And we're just going to pick up the keys to that Mack truck and go and see if we can hook up to the trailer that we bought. So yeah guys, I got this trailer for quite a bargain, and it's kind of one of those deals that I couldn't let slip through my fingers, because the trailer is actually very valuable. And yeah, they only used it a couple of times and they decided to upgrade. So yeah, looks like we just caught a pretty good bargain. Alright, I think if we park up over here, we shouldn't be in their way. Alright, I hope this is going to be fine over here. I'll just check with the guy inside quickly. But yes, let's go and pick up the keys to this beautiful man truck. So yeah, let me sort that out. Alrighty guys, that is quick and painless. So we've got the keys to this man truck. Yeah, it's not a Mack truck, it's a man truck. And we've got the Toyota Hilux parked over there, and they said it's fine, it shouldn't be in the way. So yeah, let's jump into this thing. And my goodness, yeah, this is a very nice looking truck guys. Look at this beautiful interior. Nice and comfortable seats and everything. Alright, and we got it fired up, and yeah, I think we are ready to rock and roll. You can hear the brakes did release, so we are good. Alright guys, so let's make our way over to this place where we're going to pick up this trailer. It's quite a bit of a drive, so I'm going to put you guys in a bit of a time lapse, and I'll catch up to you guys once we get there.
Rooster crows, I've been off since dawn. Plow the fields, keep this farm strong. Corn rolls rise as daylight longs to the rhythm of a country song. Life on the open road, with the wind in my hair and a heavy load. Feel the freedom, feel the flow. Heart beats fast, let the good times roll. Doors creak, hay stacked high. Rain or shine, we're getting by. Living simple, living right, underneath that big blue sky. chasing round the gear. Nothing fancy, but we're sincere. This is where the love is clear. Life on the open road, with the wind in my hair and a heavy load.
Okay guys, so we are here at the address that they gave me. So yeah, I think that is probably the trailer that we are here to pick up. So I just need to probably pop into this little way station. So I think the guy in charge of selling the trailer is there. So let's just pull around this side and see if we can actually find this gentleman. Alright, let's just park it up here on the grass for a second. And I think the guy's probably inside. So let me just get this sorted out, guys. Alright, so there we go. We are now the proud owners of this trailer. So yeah, this is actually a rear trailing trailer that is usually connected up to another trailer similar to this one, but it's got a dolly at the back as well. So yeah, this is just the extra trailer at the back that they didn't really have a use for anymore because they upgraded the rear trailer to a bigger one. So yes guys, we're going to have to try and see if we can get this thing hooked up to this man truck. And then we're going to take it back to our sawmill. I don't exactly know where I'm going to put it yet, but probably close to where we can access the wood chips. That'll be the best idea. Alright, just having a look at that mirror. I think we are kind of lined up. So let me try and sort this out. Alrighty, so all hooked up to the man truck with the trailer, and everything seems to be pretty good, pretty decent. Didn't check if all of the lights and stuff work, but I'm pretty sure it'll all work. So yeah, let's jump into this thing. Alright, so guys, here we go. Let's get this thing taken back to our sawmill, and I think we'll just take a little bit of a cut through here. Oh, actually I noticed there is a road back there, but okay, not to worry. Alright, so luckily the house isn't too far from here, but we're just going to have to take it nice and easy with this big old trailer. Because I think this trailer is actually a little bit too big for this single axle truck, but I think it'll be fine. Luckily there's nothing loaded in it. Just waiting for all this traffic, guys. Alright, and let's be off.
Feel the flow. Heart beats fast, let the good times roll. Cows are grazing, kids playing near. Old dog chasing round the gear. Nothing fancy, but we're sincere. This is where the love is clear. Life on the open road, with the wind in my hair and a heavy load. Feel the freedom, feel the flow. Heart beats fast, let the good times roll.
Alrighty guys, so we are just about to come up to the sawmill here, and yeah, I think we are going to leave this trailer right over here. I hope it's not going to be in Nick's way too much, for in case he wants to go and pick up some more logs. Alright, so let me get this thing disconnected, and then we are going to make our way back to the dealership with this truck and just drop it back off. Alrighty guys, so there we go. That was a very bold purchase that we made, but as I said, this was an absolute bargain for this trailer. And the nice thing about this thing is we can use this for our sorghum as well once we get the field harvested. So yeah, that is at least one thing sorted, and we've at least got some method of transport for our wood chips. So I was kind of contemplating whether we should just rather buy ourselves a trailer that can hook up to the back of the tractor, but it ended up being a little bit more expensive than this trailer, so I decided we're just going to go this route And also the semi-truck that we got was actually dirt cheap, being because it's not running. So that is something that's hopefully going to be sorted out for us. So I don't know if you guys recall a couple of episodes ago, I'm not entirely sure how many episodes ago, but we went over to the wagon builder, which was, yeah, I don't really recall what we did over there. I think we picked up the front loader for the tractor from there, and we saw an old Reynolds semi-truck, guys, and that truck has been sitting there for, I don't know how long, but apparently the truck isn't running. And I got in touch with the owner of the wagon building company, and he says that if we are able to take it off his premises, I can just give him $5 for it, and then he's gonna be happy with it. So yeah, guys, $5 for a semi truck. I don't know how much it's gonna cost to get the thing fixed up. Probably gonna cost us another 20 grand, but I mean, then we've got a semi truck and a trailer. The trailer was only 25 grand, so that leaves us for, let's say, under 50 grand for a truck and a trailer that's going to be able to haul anything that we throw at it. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good bargain. Another thing that I was starting to have a look at was finding a combine. So I did have a couple of combines pop up on my online searches, and yeah, there was just one specific one that stood out very, very nicely. So we're gonna see if that guy's going to get back to me today, and then maybe we can go and have a look at it. But that's gonna be something that I'm gonna have to make a plan with to get it back to our farm at some point. But yes, guys, let's just go and focus on the job at hand. We need to go and pick up this semi truck from the wagon builder before he decides to either hang on to it or sells it to somebody else. So yeah, this is kind of a rushing Friday for us, because we've got lots to do and only so little time. But okay, guys, here we are. So I do luckily have a backup plan in case my plan that I have doesn't work out. So they said we can just leave the truck here with the keys in it. So we did pay a rental for this truck for the full day. So if we are going to need it again, we can come and pick it up. And yeah, we're going to have to just rent a trailer from them as well in order to transport the semi. But I'm quite confident that the Toyota Hilux here with our flatbed trailer might be able to load the semi onto it. And the guy over at the wagon builder said that he's got a winch for us to winch it up onto the trailer, seeing as the truck is not running. So yeah, that is kind of what's going on here, guys. So it's going to be yet again another long drive over there. So I'm going to put this drive in a bit of a time lapse, and I'll catch up to you guys once we are close to there.
Sunrise breaking through the pines, radio's humming, hearts aligned. Truck bed loaded, bags all packed, nothing but the open road, never looking back. Faded jeans and worn out boots, highway sings its joyful roots. Wind in our hair, smile so wide, with every mile we taste the ride. Wheels on the gravel, stories unfold, every town we pass worth its weight in gold. Tunes on the radio, spirits are high, chasing that horizon under the big sky. Old diner stops, coffee's hot, simple joys, they're all we've got. Hometown stars in the night so dark, love in our hearts.
Alrighty, guys, so this is the little road that leads over to the wagon builder, and I see there's a new building here. That's probably like a little kiosk. Okay, yeah, good to know that that place is there. Alright, guys, so last time when we came here we actually ended up going the wrong way, so we need to take this turn over here to the left, and it's got a little bit of a uphill here, which we need to make a very sharp turn. Just hope we're gonna get up here without a problem with the trailer. But okay, here we are. And yeah, there's one of the trucks that this guy's got. So that is his flatbed. He's still gonna hang on to that thing. Apparently that is what he's currently using for moving his planks and stuff from the shop and back. So yeah, that is not what we are here to see, guys. We are here to pick up this truck. So thankful that it is still sitting here. So yeah, this is also a Renault. I've got no idea what the model is of this thing. It's absolutely filthy. As you can see, it's been sitting quite a while, and there's not really much paint left either on this thing. So yeah, hopefully that's something that can be sorted out, and we might actually find out how much they're going to charge us for a respray as well, if we decided to take care of that as well. But yeah, let me see if I can find this guy. I see his truck is parked up here. Wagon man on the license plate. But okay, let's see if I can find this guy. My goodness, look at these wagons that they actually produce here, guys. That thing is beautiful. Alright, but let's see if I can find this guy and see if we can get that truck loaded up onto our trailer. It looks like it might be too big, but okay. Let's see. Okay, guys, so this is yeah, one of those things that I kind of hope I did correctly, because I've got no idea if this is going to work. We've got it on the trailer. The Toyota Hilux is definitely squatting a bit. I doubt that the Silverado would have done a better job, because this thing has got some heavy duty suspension and some upgraded wheels and tires, so that is why I chose to use the Hilux for this. But yes, we also got this thing loaded right towards the back of the trailer, and it appears that the rear end of this truck is much heavier than the front end, which is strange, because one would think that the engine is heavier, but no, it looks like yeah, there's a little bit more weight at the back for some reason. Probably this yeah, differential and also the fifth plate, and yeah, the steel frame that this thing has got at the back makes it a little bit heavier. So yeah, guys, this is going to be a little bit of a nerve-wracking trip over to the mechanic shop. So yeah, but guys, big shout out to Chuck from the Wagon Builder. He gave us a lot of help getting this thing on here. So yes, there's nothing to it but to do it, as I always say. So let's make our way over to the mechanic shop, and then we are going to see if we can get this thing dropped off without any problems. So yeah, let's be off, guys, and I'll bring you guys back up to speed once we get there, or obviously if we run into any sort of trouble.
In the signs and winding roads, life's a journey God only knows. Tunes and dreams steer our course, strong as the engine, powered by the force. Wheels on the gravel, stories unfold. Every town we pass, worth its weight in gold. Tunes on the radio, spirits are high, chasing that horizon under the big sky. Wheels on the gravel, stories unfold. Every town we pass, worth its weight in gold. Tunes on the radio, spirits are high, chasing that horizon under the big sky.
Alrighty, guys, so it looks like we made it over here without any issues. I must say, it looks like this thing actually, with the straps on, tried to shift a little bit on the trailer, which is not great, but yeah, we made it here, and hopefully the next time we come and pick this thing up, we'll have a different plan. So yeah, guys, let me pop into the office. We're going to book this thing in for its repairs and also for a paint job. Hopefully, it depends on what they're going to charge for it. Okay, so there we go, guys. We had one of the mechanics come and help us get this thing off again. So yes, there we go. Our truck is now in their workshop. And they're going to get to work on this thing straight away, because they say that business is a bit quiet for them, and yeah, things are not looking too great, but yeah, at least now they've got another job to take care of, and I might have to hold off with the paint job for now. It's gonna cost way too much for us to get this thing repainted and fixed up, but we'll see. We'll maybe make a little bit of money along the way, and then I can maybe just give them the go-ahead to also respray the truck for us. So yeah, guys, there's not really much left to do. I still need to go and pick up the chicken feet, and yeah, that is the last part of today's episode, most probably. So yeah, let's see if we can back our trailer out of here. And who the heck could this be? Alright, this might be the guy for the combine, so let me answer the phone quick. Alright guys, so I just got off the phone with the owner of the combine. So yeah, we are gonna have to go and take a look at this combine today, because he said he's got another guy who's also interested in it, so we need to hurry up if we want to try and grab it. So yeah, that's going to be something that we're going to try and do as quickly as possible. But I do still have to come and pick up the chicken feet. So yeah, we already got the paperwork signed off for this in anyway, so it's just going to be a matter of jumping into the forklift and loading it up onto our trailer. Okay, just going to park up here. Alright guys, so let's just come and jump into their forklift here. Once again, electronic forklift, no engine sounds, gets me every time. But okay, I'm gonna try and do this as quickly and as safely as possible. Let's get it nice and straightened up. We're gonna try and see if we can load all the bags at once. That'll be great. Means we don't have to struggle with this too much. Alright, how are we doing on this side? Let me just see if those forks are in line. Yeah, I might have to adjust it a little bit. Okay. And go down a bit. Alright, come on. What's happening? Alright, I think we've got all 4 bags. This forklift should handle it no problem. Let's see. Okay, we missed one, but that's okay. Let's just load these 3 for now. I'm gonna try and struggle to pick up that bag. Might end up taking us longer. We'll just load it right over here on this front half of the trailer. Okay, let's just drop it down. What in the heck is going on? Okay, let me just try and unhook that bag. Okay, there we go. Right, last one. Come on, lower down forklift. Yeah, this electronic forklift, it's as if you have to tap the button for it to go down and up. It doesn't want to work like hydraulics supposed to work, but okay. Let's get this last bag picked up quickly. So we are kind of in a rush to get this done. Right, is that it? Yeah, we've got it. Okay. Let's just put this on our trailer as well. Alright, great stuff. And that is looking good. Right, let's lower that down. Once again, come on, go down. You can do it, eventually. Whoop, that was the trailer, but okay. Yeah, hopefully we didn't damage anything. Yeah, because that's what happens if you try and do something fast. You end up breaking or damaging something, so let's just take it nice and easy. Okay, we'll turn this thing off and let's quickly strap down these bags on the trailer. Alrighty. Yeah, that one doesn't really help much, but there we go. That should do the trick. Alright guys, let's make our way over to this guy with the combine quickly before he decides to sell it to somebody else. Because this is once again one of those things that you can only find once off at a very good bargain. So I'm going to drive over there and I'm going to catch up to you guys once we get there. So yeah, a lot of driving in this episode. But yeah, that is just sometimes what you have to do.
Hand-me-down boots wheels and a second-hand coat. Got bills to pay, gotta stay afloat. Chicken in the pot, beans simmering slow. We may make it stretch, cause that's all we know. Nobody said it would be easy, and that's the truth. But we gotta do what we gotta do. With calloused hands and a worn-out plow, we make it work somehow. Sunrise to sunset.
Alrighty guys, so I believe this is the place right up here. So yeah, that looks like the house number that the guy gave us. So I think we'll just park up here on his grass. Hopefully he's not going to have an issue with that. And are we out of the road? Yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay, yeah, because I think it's going to be a bit tricky for us to maneuver through his actual driveway there. But okay, let me quickly find the front door. It's probably this one over here. Oh, wait a second there. Yeah, there's some stairs over here. Okay, let's just knock on the door. Alright guys, so here we are. This is the combine that this guy is trying to get rid of. So this is his old combine. He says the brand new one is in the barn. So you could have actually seen this thing from the street if you had the right angle. But yeah, so what this is a New Holland TX32. It's definitely seen some better days. It's got some faded paint. It comes with this header. And I believe there's also going to be a corn header that should be compatible with this thing, if we really had to go with a corn header one day. But yeah, I think overall in general, as long as the thing fires up and it's doing what it's supposed to do, this will actually be perfect for us. It's a pretty good starter combine. The capacity of this thing is not huge, but yeah, we don't really have a huge field just yet. So I think we're going to go ahead and just see if this thing actually does fire up, and if it does what it's supposed to do. The keys are in it, so yeah, no complaints at all, guys. The steering feels great. Does it go forwards? It does. And it goes backwards, so yeah, that's all that a combine really needs to do. Just hope that the header is still in good condition as well. There's no really way of testing it beforehand, before buying it, but yeah, unless if we told the guy we want to harvest first and then try and pay him for it. But yeah, that's sadly not how it works. So yes guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw an offer down on this thing and just tell the guy I'm gonna come and pick it up maybe later. We'll probably only get to it next week, because we don't really have transport, so I'm going to have to try and make a plan for that, guys, to get some method of transport for getting that thing back to the farmyard. But yes, let's go and seal the deal, guys. Alrighty guys, so yes, we are now the proud owners of that very old and abused and used combine. I hope it's going to do well for us once we get it on our farm. But yeah, now I think we've got everything that we kind of need to basically start up a proper farming establishment. So yeah, I'm just checking if the bags are still strapped down. So yeah, we're going to fire up the Hilux, gonna head back to our house, guys. And yeah, I've spent quite a lot of money today, and also in the last episode we spent quite a lot of money. So yeah, things are gonna hopefully start picking up for us once our sawmill has yeah, just reached its peak, and we might have to get in a couple more employees to help Nick, or at least one other guy. So we'll see. I'll see if we can find somebody who's going to be able to help us out, and then I've still got to decide what I'm going to do with regards to the cooperage, if that is something we want to take on. Okay, we can actually go down the next street. It's going to end up closer to our property. But yeah guys, I've definitely got a lot of things to think about and a lot of options to consider here. So yeah, that's going to take a little bit of definite consideration and quick and on the feet thinking, as they would say, because in a matter of split seconds you could end up making a bad choice, and then if you're not fast at getting the opportunity to fix it, you might end up getting yourself in a bit of a bad situation. So yes guys, I'm gonna catch up to you guys once we get back to our sawmill, so that we can, well, we're actually going to the house because we need to drop the chicken, well, the pig feed off. So yeah, I'll catch up to you guys once we get there.
It helps, we understand. Scrimp and save, make a dollar last. Lean on faith, gotta trust the past. Nobody said it would be easy, and that's the truth. But we gotta do what we gotta do. With calloused hands and a worn out plow, we make it work somehow.
Alrighty guys, so here we are back at the house and we've got everything here safe and sound. So yeah, all that is left for me to do is to take the straps off of these bags, and I think what we're going to try is see if we can actually put some of this into the pig pen, into their troughs for them so that they can continue munching away. So let's get our little skid steer fired up over here. And yeah, this thing is just an amazing little piece of machinery, guys. Alright, let's see if we can line up with that big bag over there. Yeah, the visibility is actually quite good on this thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to handle 2 bags with this thing. I think the last time I tried this it was a bit too heavy, so I don't know, let's just try it again. Alright. Oh, it seems to be handling it quite well. Maybe the pig feed isn't as heavy. Okay, that is good to know. So at least now we can manage 2 bags at once. Well, pig feed at least. So let's go and drop this off into our piglets, their food trough over here. Alright, so there we go. They've got 2 bags of feed in, and I think we could probably add the other 2 as well, because that thing has got a lot of space. Alright, let's come over here. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit weird, because we sort of had the one loaded from one side and the other from the other side. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go and add one more to the pig's trough, and then we'll put the other one in storage right over there with the chicken feed. Alright, let's get this thing dropped off as well. Alrighty guys, so there we go. The pigs have been fed and I think they are going to be very happy with that. Look at them, they're already munching away at it. Alright, so all I need to do is just get this last bag offloaded. Whoops, and yeah, our driver is a little bit big for this thing's little wheels. That little concrete pad we've got over here. Alright, let's try and load up this one bag, or offload this one bag. Alright, we've got it. Perfect, guys. That is looking pretty good. Okay, now we just need to see if we can drop it off over here. I kind of don't really want to put it in front of the chicken feed, but that's okay. It should be fine. Drop it right over there, and let's just get this thing parked up, and then we're going to return the Toyota Hilux over to Nick and just bring our quad bike back to the house. Alright, and reverse up into here. Alright, superb. And let's just put it down all the way. And that is that, guys. So let's quickly return the truck and the trailer back to Nick. Well, we can probably park the trailer up because I don't think we need anything, well, load anything onto the trailer now. So we'll get this thing backed up into its space and just disconnected there once again. And yeah, this Hilux actually needs a bit of a wash now, so I feel like I need to do it, but I'm sure Nick will also take care of it. Alright, there we go. Let me just get this thing disconnected. Alrighty, that is sorted out, and yeah, I did a bit of a better job this time parking the trailer, so that looks pretty good. Alright, let's take this back to Nick over at the sawmill, because he's gonna use this to get home again tonight. Yeah, I just hope he stops leaving the freaking keys in the ignition, because that is not very clever of him. But okay, yes, here we are. So just going to park it up in his usual parking spot. I think he usually parks next to this blue car, but that's a little bit of a tight squeeze. Let's rather maybe park it next to that van, well, minivan. think it's a bit safer over here. Alrighty. Perfect stuff, guys. Okay, so I think this is going to be where I leave today's episode, guys. There's been quite a lot of driving, quite a lot of excitement, and there's definitely been quite a lot of money spent as well in this episode. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Give us a thumbs up, and yeah, thank you so much for tuning in once again. I really appreciate every view, every like, and I do appreciate it when you guys also comment down on the videos. So do go ahead and drop some comments down below, guys. So yeah, also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I will appreciate it very, very much. But yes, guys, I will see you all in the next one.